Okay, we back with the Pot of Balloon to Find Love video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe when y'all step into the building, man. I'm gonna set up the green screen later on this week. Like I said, I would pan my camera around, but I don't want to mess it up. But man, you know what? Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Just so y'all see what I got going on. Let me go to my OBS though. Yeah. So when y'all see me here, right? Over there is a bedroom and then like a living room area. That's my laundry room. Nigga, that literally is the steps. And that's a closet, bruh. Y'all see my workstation here, bruh. I'm doing it literally. A downstairs foyer, bruh. Got a ring light up there. Stairs right there. Laundry room right there, bruh. I am not balling on the budget, nigga. So yeah. That's why I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe when y'all see this, man. I'm trying to run it up so I can get my own space. Not like a studio space. I have an area here, but I don't have enough support to just kind of, because if I get enough momentum and enough traction, I'm gonna just permanently set up in the space, and then that way we can do our streams there 24/7. But if I do that, I'm not taking my stuff down. It's just gonna be there permanent. You know what I mean? But we don't have that type of support because people don't want to like, comment, subscribe. So until we get that support, you know what I mean?
You ugly mother.
This what we got. But anyway, we back with the Pot of Balloon or Find Love video with the Love Mountain. And yeah, let's finish it on out.
I wasn't there, so tell me what happened.
So the first one was because I want children, which is understandable, but they're a little older.
Oh, she said that's not her cup of tea.
Correct.
Okay, Leah, do you like to go to the movies?
I do.
Hey, you don't want
to influence our lives. Okay.
Question.
I don't like to force things, so
yeah,
whatever's there is there. But
something in particular you looking for?
Just a kind woman, down to earth.
My man look like life with Corey.
That's all I'm looking for.
As a bet, give me one deal breaker.
One deal breaker for me, probably cigarette smoking, man. I know that's real cliche.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right, my name is Q. I'm 32, and I do security. I'm in school for IT, so I'm looking to move to that field sometime soon. So.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me is I respect boundaries. Whatever boundaries you put out there, I respect them. Cool under pressure. I like to communicate. So. Open-minded, so those things y'all may feel like people judge you for, feel free to tell them about that, and I like stuff like that. So yeah.
And what is an interesting fact about you?
I like female rap, so Glorilla, Sexy Red, I like stuff like that. So
Glorilla.
Yeah, I like Glorilla.
Okay, and.
Ugly motherfucker, you ugly motherfucker, you ugly motherfucker, you ugly motherfucker, you ugly motherfucker.
Nigga, I know you didn't just say you like Sexy Red and Glorilla, bruh. It's not wrong with him. Yeah, and I would dog walk Glorilla.
I'm finna go deep inside.
Let me just get that out there first and foremost.
Nigga balls clocking like a glockenspiel up on the clip. Clock, clock, clock.
She a little tiny, little round bottom girl. I would dog walk Glorilla. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. But bruh. You said that like you trying to level with the girls that I listen to female rappers. If these girls listen to female rap, but anyway, let's keep it moving.
Now, what is your love path?
Say I'm a free spirit.
Free spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a
This
question.
love path.
Okay. My first question would be, if you can go back in time to your younger self and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Great question.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business.
Nigga, her name is so stupid,
McLovin's never
bruh.
existed because that's a made-up, dumb, fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
Manisha, bruh. Tell me, when you hear the word Manisha, you don't think a country. You don't think like a type of fruit or like a pattern or a weave or something. Like I feel like if I'm watching a new tour, like a tour of a new home, and they go in the kitchen, they say, yeah, this is Manisha curtains or Manisha countertop to go with this Manisha backsplash. Like, that's what I hear when I hear the word Manisha. Oh, and I'm just now seeing it. She got this white thing in her hair, bro. Oh my goodness.
What I would do if I can go back.
Yeah, you can go back in time and speak to your younger self. Like, what kind of advice would you give you now that you're older? Like, for now.
I would listen more to my mom. You know, just be more like, just kind of take what she told me when I was younger in consideration and just be more, you know, just respecting my mom.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher and I'm 32. How young? Like,
It doesn't matter. Like, maybe like in your teens. Whatever.
okay. I probably, so mine involves sports. So I probably would have chosen a different path as far as which colleges I probably would have went to and played for.
Yeah.
I probably would have chosen differently and just known that it was okay to choose a different path and not think, just because it's a junior college or something like that. So, it's not okay to play at that different school. Just chosen differently just to set me up a different way.
Okay. I like that also.
Mm-hmm.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is HR. If I can go back to my younger years, when I graduated from high school, I would have went to law school to be a lawyer because I would like to be a prosecutor. So that's something I thought about years later. But after I got my master's and my bachelor's, I'm like, I'm not going back. But I wish I would have had law school on my mind when I graduated from high school. Yes, indeed.
It's not too late.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm a loan originator. And if I could go back in time, I would tell myself that confidence is key. I wasn't always the most confident and sure of myself. For example, if someone told me I was wrong, even if I was right, I would internalize that and second guess it. So I think I would learn that early on. I'd probably be.
And what was your age too?
Oh, I'm 30. Oops, sorry, I'm 31. I just started 31.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Sharita. I'm a property manager. And if I can go back in time, I would love differently.
And what was your age?
I'm 42.
Okay. I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
Man. Come on, man. You gotta let him pop one, man. You gotta. I'm not giving. This is only constructive criticism, Deshae. Don't take this any kind of way, because you look like a nice tall cinnamon stick, nigga. A nice churro. That's what you look like, a tall, dipped in cinnamon.
You have to read this story.
Churro. Just.
I'm finna go deep inside. Yeah. Just leave them nuts hanging out. Yeah.
But anyway, like, come on, you give him. Nobody pops. You ask the question. They give answers. He gotta pop one. Like, maybe after he pops one, then you can allow them to answer or them to ask him a question. But now you just getting ready to let 5 women ask him a question, and then he's gonna pop 1 or 2, and then go back to asking a second question. Like, I just feel like it should be structured. Like, no matter if you got 5 contestants, 10 contestants, they all get the same thing. Question, pop, and then when it's a few people left, the contestant, the panel can ask them a question. But
Do you have kids?
I have 1 kid.
You want more kids?
I'm open to it. Whatever.
Okay.
whatever my partner decides, I'm open to it. So it's not a deal breaker.
Okay.
How old is your one kid?
He's 6.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I can't have any kids, and I don't want any more kids.
I was just open to it, meaning like
Okay.
if you wanted to,
And if they don't
not,
want to, you're okay with
still
that?
cool with it. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay. What was your question?
What is your relationship like with your mother?
My mom passed when I was 15, so yeah, it just happened when I was young. So yeah, but I did have my cousin take me in, me and my siblings. So me and her real close. I appreciated her for that because when I did lose my mom, I didn't have to go to foster care. So we're real close, and she took us in. So yeah.
That's dope.
Okay, let's find out why the ladies popped.
Okay.
Why did you pop?
You said you have a child and you would like more, and I might not be able to have it. Sorry.
He never said that, man.
Just to reiterate, I was just open to it. So if I was to meet someone and they say they didn't want any, then I'm fine with that also. I'm fine with just my one. But I respect your answer.
So basically, he's open to not having children too.
Yeah.
Okay. And why did you pop?
The same thing. I don't think you were really sure about wanting another child, and that's a big decision that you must be sure about.
Yeah, I definitely respect that.
Do you have any children?
I don't.
But you do want some. Okay. And why'd you pop?
I don't want any more kids. My kids are grown, so that's the reason why I popped in.
Okay, I respect.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Oh, here we go.
What is your biggest
She got a
regret in
tan.
life?
My biggest regret in life,
That's a good question.
I guess just getting out of the military early. I did 5 years and got out, but I probably should have stayed in.
What branch were you in?
I was a Marine.
The Marines? Okay.
Do you have any questions for her?
That's a really good question. See, there's like really good questions on both the guys and the girls. They be asking really good questions. He asked a really good question. If you can go back and tell yourself one piece of advice, what would you tell yourself? She just asked, what is like one of your biggest regrets? That's a really good question. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, what's one of my biggest regrets? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe like complacency or anything like that. But listen, that's the fun thing about life is, you live and you learn and you try different stuff, and some people get big, some people get rich, some people lose it all. Some people are tormented by their success and some people become victims to it. Some people just never go to college, just they get wrote off by society and then they come back a gajillionaire. You know what I mean? Some people literally trick people. They're like big, not gamblers, but they have a gambling mindset where in the sense that they can take a risk on something like high investment people or people who do like trading or like high stakes gambling or high limit gambling. They just have that like fear, that not that fear, they had that tactic to them. Some people are really analytical and they just they can figure out what needs to happen when. Some people can focus real hard on like one task for like 10 years and see it come into fruition, and that's when they get all their money in return. It's just weird seeing how people's lives, the things that they do, but if you truly step out of your brain and think about it for a second, like as a society of people, like we have some truly amazing people, whether they are mediocre or not. I know somebody who was rich, lost, they got rich again. I know somebody who was rich and had a whole bunch of kids. And I know somebody who was broke, had a whole bunch of kids and they got rich. Like, I've met I know killers. I've, dapped them up, known them to take lives, known that they have taken lives before. Like, just, you never know who you like grow up or you're amongst, Some people just lie in wait. Some people hide who they truly are. That's a tactic too. Some people are in the closet about whatever, whether they're in the closet about what you think I'm talking about or not, whether it's they cheat or they stole or they embezzle money. Like, I watched the Brett Favre situation. This nigga stealing money from um, swindling what state is that? Mississippi food stamp like funds and like getting that money back into his pocket. You know, like you would have never thought that Brett Favre, like the number one, like that quarterback that just everybody loved, you would have never thought it had been him. You know, turns out it was him. You know, you just never know people's paths and the things that they take. But when you truly watch it, you're like, I'm in awe by it. Like, you know, really, it's just like whether it's good or bad. Like, you would think like, what would make somebody stump to that level? Like, how low did they truly feel, or how, you know, or how great did they really feel when they accomplished something? You know, but we're a truly unique species of and mammals, if you want to call it that. But anyway, get off that life tip. But back to this.
How do you handle conflict when you're in a relationship?
So I want to talk about it. I'm a type person, I want to talk about it like right then when it happens. I am patient, so I will wait until you're ready to talk about it. But I'm not the type of person, don't keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. That's not going to sit well at all.
How do you handle conflict?
I'm easy to talk to. I like to talk right then and there also. If we need to walk away and give it time, I'm cool with that also. So it's just, I try to find the best path for dealing with it.
How much time?
It depends on you. You know, different people need different, you know, durations of time. So I try to read who they are and I try to adapt to that and just try to go from there.
I really have a lot of more questions.
You do?
I do.
You can ask a few more.
She don't like them. If you have like a lot of questions, you don't like them, or you like them but you don't know how to just relax and let the process happen. This could be somebody that's your husband, but because you don't know how to just sit and relax, you're nervous. You just feel like you got to grill the guy. Just relax. Or if you don't like him, that's why I don't think she likes him, because she's asking 1,000,001 questions.
You all okay with each other? And why you pop?
You ugly motherfucker.
No way in God's green earth.
Yeah, you have to read this story.
No neck having ass heavyweight champ pop on my guy like that. But hey, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Y'all crazy, bruh. Wait, isn't this the woman that said she had 3 kids? No, that was the other woman in blue. I don't know how many kids this woman said she had. I feel like she has kids too. But let's hear.
It's just more so, it's the earrings for me. Just a little.
Trying to figure out an answer. Unbelievable.
A little bit. I think you're dressed very well. I think everything is matching. You look very nice. You're very clean. You smell nice. I smell you from over here. You smell like cocoa butter and things like that. It's just the hoops. That's it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard it before, man. It's just, I'd rather be mean than try to be somebody else to appease people. So I respect that though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you very much.
I can't. Yeah, you have to read this story.
Black people, y'all tried and failed again. Another failure. A useless failure. She was looking for something, like looking for a reason to pop, and she just landed on earrings. Unbelievable. You could tell I have so many questions. I wouldn't be caught dead on one of these shows. I wouldn't be caught dead on one of these shows. I don't even know what to say, but that's just, it is what it is anyway. That's going to be it for this Pop the Balloon and Find Love. We right back with another video in a couple minutes, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to when y'all see my video, man.
You ugly motherfucker.